Okay. Let's get to it. What's the goal for today? The goals are test out the mechanarium if we can. Am I sick? No. At least I don't think so. I get a little bit phlegmy because of hay fever and stuff. Oh, is it because there's no webcam? No, the reason there's no webcam is because my neck. Honestly, there is nothing wrong. It's just the fact that, I mean, I can show you. Hello. Let me turn the lights on. There we go. I'm basically sat further back so that I can rest my neck more easily. That's all. It's also warm. So I don't really want to deal with the extra heat from the lights. And if I'm not on camera, I'm less likely to move around because I'm not going to be playing up for camera. Which I know it might sound weird, but yes, that is something that I do. Because, I mean, people are looking at me. Have I tried removing my neck, wringing it out, and putting it back? Always so helpful, Gwyd. It is also it's not just his neck, it is also his back, his pussy, and his crack. Oh, Jesus. That was good. I honestly, of all of the people, Patinga, I did not expect you to go there. Nicely done. All right, I only have 40 seconds. Okay, I don't think we got that one as well, but that's fine. We added 5 stars. I will take that. I cannot be asked doing math. Can I? Can I be asked doing math? Have you all heard the version of the song by Richard Cheese? Because if not, please do yourself a favor and listen to the whole thing. I don't even know who Richard Cheese is. You're the bad influence. Your work here is paying off. Oh, please. You were corrupted already. You were just a shy little boy. Yeah. Patinga has had nearly 11 years of me as well. And I am a lot of things. A good influence is not really one of them. Who he is very unimportant, to be fair. Fair. Anyway, how you doing, Gwyd? How you doing, Kaina? Even before I came into your life, you were already corrupted. True, I do know some of your friends. Well, I know of some of your friends. That is true. $35 stream streak. You're just building boats? Boats? Eh? To mock you, I'd have to know what you're on about. I think he's on about you, size shaming him last time he streaked. Oh, you're playing Raft. Ah, now that makes more sense. Context is a hell of a thing. Every time you hear someone complain about their neck, you need to contain yourself not to say the exact same joke every time. What, from sucking dick? Something, sucking dick. Oh, the neck, back, pussy, and crack joke. Ah, okay. Do I make the electromagnet? I could also hold out and get the, well, shit. I could also hold out and try and get the, jackhammer. I don't actually know which one's better, the jackhammer or the detector shovel. Or if they're much the same. 2 times 10? 28. Wait, what? Oh, wait, no, sorry. 14 minus 7. Okay. I was getting the order fucked up. 1 times 1 divided by 1 is 1. Wow, so hard. Detector shovel, in your opinion. Okay. I have the 2 chances, so I may as well. The box with the most words does not have the gem. Both statements written on the other boxes are false. There is only one true box. So that one and that one can't both be true. So those 2 cancel each other out. So they're both false. Shit. You don't know why you don't think the jackhammer is ever worth it because of what you possibly miss out on. What do you mean miss out on? The bonky hammer is too good. But only the first time that you need it. If you've already broken everything, then the bonky hammer is useless. Like, the benefit to the detector shovel is that it's cheaper because it only needs 2 items instead of 3, and doesn't require you to potentially lock yourself out of an antechamber lever. But I don't know if there's like a fundamental difference between the detector shovel and the jackhammer, other that motherfucker. You also prefer the ability to get trash. If you haven't had the lab yet, yes. You're pretty sure one gives you gems and the other one doesn't. I imagine the jackhammer gives gems. Because gems obviously wouldn't be metallic. So it would make sense that if you don't get them with one of them, you don't get it with the detector shovel. I don't think there's actually anything I can do. I think this is a dead run. Then again, you've never played the game. Ah. I need an archive. Oh yeah, I forgot about the dowsing rod. We haven't really fucked around with the dowsing rod. Not that this matters, because I can't go anywhere. Okay. Yes, so I do need an archive, possibly, but I possibly need it as an outer room, which means I need another shrine. So yes, I have a couple of things. Because what we found, the hidden shrine poem. So we need the royal scepter, the cursed effigy, and the blueprint crown in a throne, which means we also need a shrine. So basically, no matter what, we need a shrine. And then I also need to get a treasure trove. Okay. To be fair, is there any information in here that we didn't do anything with yet? No, there's just this. So yes, it's Baroness Auroville is the one with the cipher that we kind of sequence broke using the key that I didn't realize we could use. I don't really know. I don't know how it is that we were supposed to have gotten there. So we might find a hint that's kind of useless because we've already solved it without realizing. Tempting. More tempting. So red moon. Boxes marked with a moon. There is no realm that flies the white flag. Well, that's not true. Because we had one thing which was... Oh yeah, boxes marked with the moon always contain false statements. That, we've proved, was not... That was in a moon box, so it in and of itself would have been false. Pink boxes marked with the moon are always false. Which I think might be true. What I might do is deliberately change this so that it's the false ones. Okay, so we know that that's false. We know that that's... Well, no, that could be true. But we know that that one's false. Green memos. Okay, let's do true. Hold on, let me show you guys what I'm actually doing, because I can do that, remember? I have been somewhat bitten by the bug that is Obsidian. I like it now. I've even downloaded it on my my work laptop. Yeah. I like it. It's good. It would probably make more sense to have those below. Cool. Yeah, we'll go with that. Alright, give me the scepter. I'll take blue rooms. Because I imagine that... I mean, the crown's blue. So I imagine that the scepter's gonna need to be blue. Also, I kind of like seeing some rooms that we don't necessarily always see that are blue. That was a bit of shit. Ooh. Give me the kennel. The kennel's too good not to take. Jesus! Especially given... the synergy that we have with the root cellar. Wait, there's two that want petting? Okay. You both get pets. Nice. Potentially really good. Potentially even better now. So now... I've apparently missed a coupon book. I kind of want to get the closed exhibit now. Ooh. This could backfire, but I don't think I need to go. Okay. I don't think that I need to go to the safe house again. If I do, I don't know why. Yet. Although I could see there being some kind of hidden clue to do with the times. The times for all the different things that they were gonna do. Okay. I don't know if I can still remove more boxes from here. I imagine I can. So there might still be something further down there as well. You think that I can? Okay. You think that's halfway? Maybe. Hey, it's just Mike. How you doing? I'm doing all right. Got a bit of a sore neck, which is why I'm not on webcam at the minute. But otherwise, can't really complain. So yeah, it's not in here. So yeah, I think it might be a matter of getting the archive room as an outer room. You're good, you've mostly been lurking. It's been really fun seeing the post-credit stuff. I'm glad you're enjoying. I'm an idiot, but occasionally I do the smart. And, you know, this helps. You got to the credits and then you were kind of done. I can definitely understand that. If it wasn't obvious that there was, like, I thought that we were getting toward the end. And like, if it wasn't obvious that there's still something else that I kind of have an idea of what to do. Like, if it wasn't for that, I would probably give up as well. The game seems never ending. There is a lot to it, and that is not a complaint. Okay. Also, you saw where key go if for some reason I give up. Hints can be provided. I mean, just to make sure that I didn't miss something, because like with some of the hidden stuff, like you have to be looking at the specific thing for a couple of seconds for it to register. Is it in the normal archive room? Yes, no. And by that I mean normal inside the manor archive room. Because if it is, it's not in the archives. Okay. Yeah, because I thought that we had eliminated it, but... Okay, that's kind of unfortunate, because that's a dead end. Okay. No, it's Drafting Studio that would have the... today's plan for... Oof. Okay, I kind of want a battery now. Because then I can break that open. If it's got a gem requirement... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, if it's got a gem requirement, it's probably not a dead end. I was wrong. Okay. Yeah, so the reason why I want to lower the reservoir is that I could then potentially drain the pool. I wonder what this room is. Yeah, so if I had... I guess I don't need 8, do I? I just need 7. If I could get 7 doors, which I'm not necessarily far off, there might be a sneaky hidden thing here. Oh, hey. I mean, I did want this. What I need, though... is a battery, ideally. Damn it. I feel like there's a decent chance of that being the... Fuck. That being the battery. You've not seen me low on steps in a good long while. Yeah, weight room. Weight room fucked us a little bit. Although that's fine. All I need to do is make sure that I am in a blue room when I call it a day. And you know what? If it's a sauna, that helps. Yeah. So there you go. We won't be short on steps tomorrow. The main thing is that I need a shrine, because all I need to do now to reclaim the crown, I think, if it is the same, if it is the puzzle from inside the shrine, but the hidden shrine, if we get the effigy, which we can get when we have a shrine, which is why we need a shrine. Fuck. Okay. So we can't do it this run. That's fine. I already had a look at using the buried archive key in the basement, right? Yeah, I did. That was something we did yesterday. That's not bad to get this early on. Yes, but I didn't see all of the basement. Huh? What you talking about, Willis? I may have missed some lockers. Okay. Because I thought that you were saying that maybe there's another room or something. Yeah, ignore that. Okay. So it might still be in the basement. Well, we can't do much this run, so. No, you'll not ignore it. You'll focus specifically on it. What a sight that was to come in on. Hey, geeky. You know what? There you go. Enjoy it some more. I was so happy to take that screenshot. It was so good. Such a good screenshot. Truly one of the screenshots of all time. You thought Twitch was PG? Doubt. Alright, that's enough. Next time you'll have to pay for it. Okay, so I apparently missed some lockers, apparently. I just said apparently twice, didn't I? Great. Yep. Yeah, I was pretty sure I checked these. Are there any other file cabinets? There aren't any through here, right? No. So yeah, it's not here. Hello. That's freaking out slightly. Unless I'm missing something. Though I don't think I am. You never said it was. You just said that I'd missed lockers. You son of a bitch. Did you make me come back here for no reason? I didn't miss any lockers. Which I still have missed lockers. How have I missed lockers? What do you mean? You've said enough already, figure it out. But like, I've checked. Unless there's like a wall or something that I need to break again. I've checked them all. Well, it specifically says file cabinet, so yes, I'm looking at file cabinets. What stops it from there to be a locker somewhere else? What? I'm closer than in the archives now. Search, damn it. Hold on. Motherfucker. It's not the basement. There's one in the little alcovey bit over here, isn't there? I'd forgotten about it. Motherfuck. To the Baroness of Mount Holly for her own hand. What? Her own hand? What the fuck does that mean? Okay, numeric cores. By the third era, numeric cores had fallen completely out of favor and were no longer being included in proofs by serious arithmeticians. This concept, once considered sacred, was now regarded as an over-engineered concept that only served to slow further advancements in the fields. As Philip Wilkins once famously put it, steps to find a numeric core. Take any number with 4 or more digits without changing the sequence. Split that number into 4 smaller numbers. 86455 becomes 8645 and 5. Next, assign each a different color, resulting in a valid mathematical equation that produces the smallest whole number possible. The first number should always be assigned teal to begin with a positive number. If the result is a number with more than 3 digits, repeat the above process. The final number you obtain that is less than 4 digits is considered the numeric core of the larger number. Example 18. Okay, so plus... The thing is that there's bidmass, or bodmass, which means that division happens before multiplication. Multiplication happens before addition or subtraction. So that is 6 times 7, which is, what, 42? 8 minus 40, like... Unless this world doesn't follow bidmass, in which case it would be 2 times 45 divided by 7, which would be 90, which would be 18. Okay, so bidmass doesn't exist. Cool. Numeric cause Orion? I know, it just mentions the third era. But so steps to find. Take any number with 4 plus digits without changing sequence. Break it into 4 numbers. E.g. 8, 6, 4, 5. 2, 8, 6, 45, 5. Next, assign each a color mathematical process, resulting in a valid equation that produces the smallest whole number. First number is always blue, plus you start with positive number. E.g. plus 8 minus 6 times 45 divided by 5. If the result is more than 3 digits, repeat. If result is less than 4 digits, this is the numeric core. I you can tell that I work in data analysis because my brain is immediately going to, I could write an Excel function to do this. I could write a spreadsheet to do all of this. To feed it in a sequence of numbers. That would be super nerdy. You approve. I mean, don't forget, I know that you weren't here for it and I've not touched it in a long time, but don't forget that I used to stream me writing Burnbot. Um so yeah, there is a precedent for this. There is also the fact that I have the spreadsheet, if you follow that link, that basically pivots all of my death data. Yeah. Maybe I should touch it if it's been so long. You're here for it. Okay, so, I mean, yeah, that's... Okay, and then there's another example. Alright, so hold on, let's work out the example. So, 3614 goes to plus 3. It can't be minus 6. So it could be times... I mean, I don't know if I can do... Because oh yeah, I need to do X, not asterisk. Times 1 minus 4? That would be... No, that wouldn't be suitable because that would be a negative number. So it can't be minus and it can't be divide, so it'd have to be times. So this could be minus and this could be divide, maybe? Which would give us 18, 17. That wouldn't work. So 12? So 3 times 6, 18. Divided by 1, still 18. Minus 4 would not be 12. It would be 14. Fucking math. Because the other option that I can see would be that, but that wouldn't work because you'd have 18, 17, so you'd have a remainder. So it's got to be 14. You're getting flashbacks to yesterday's dartboard puzzle. Look. Yes. That was bad, all right? So this... Is this related to... Okay. Did I not call it that? Did I call it... Yeah, I called it Auravel's. Because the Baroness is Auravel. So this is related in some way just by it being her thing. Oh yeah. The okay, that was 1,213. Yeah. Okay, so it was Marigold. One, 2, 1, 3. Could this be one? Can it have duplicate numbers? Because it would have to be +1 times 2 minus 1, no, divided by 3? No, that can't work. This is why you don't do the post game. You're not that great at math. What if it's... Okay, so let's do... Instead of that, let's do MCC XII, right? That's what it is. So if we... That's 1 digit. That's 1 digit. Problem is how to know... where that comes apart. Because this is the problem with Roman numerals. If these are all meant to be different numbers, that's 13. That's now 12 and 1. So that would be +1. So it'd be not 1, 2, 1, 3. It'd be 1, 2, 1, 1. Like that. So +1 times... It would have to be times by 2. Divided by 12? No. Divided by 2. Times it by 12. Minus 1. Which would get you 6. 5. It'd be a half times 12 minus 1. maybe that's not right. But I also can't imagine. Am I wrong with the 2? Or is it split it this way? That would actually be less. So that would now be 2. Maybe this isn't related. Because it would be. It would be 1,213. I don't know. We might come back to this one. We might have to come back to this one. Well, I now know numeric cores. What if it was... Hold on. What if it was 1,210.3? So it'd be plus 1,000. Times 200 minus 10 divided by 3. What would that give? So it'd be 12,000. No, 1,200. Then it'd be 1190 divided by 3. Which is not a whole number, so it can't be that. So then we'd have 120 divided by 3. No, 120 minus 3, which would be 117. Master Chief. A 3-digit number could be it, right? Yeah. Because if the result is less than 4 digits, this is the numeric core. So 117. 17th of January, maybe? That would have nothing to do with Mary. Because she wasn't born. I also don't remember if there was much... No. No, sorry, that was Clara's... That was... someone not even related to Auravel by blood. Okay. I don't know what to do with that. Wait. Where's my... Where's my notes on... Thingy. Where's Auravel's cipher? That's it. Did I put that under puzzles? I did put that under puzzles. Okay. So... Okay, you want to know something? Fuck. Okay. I have an idea. I don't know how to feel about this idea. I don't know the numbers of the alphabet. I mean, it's Unicode, isn't it? Is it the same? So, P would be 16. Like, what if... What if this is something? Could this be a way to try and work this out? I don't know. I don't know, but we're gonna try and see. So, okay, I'm gonna just do the rest of this. It's a 5x5 grid. Maybe that's significant? I don't know. We're on heat. 8, 5, 1, 20. Joya. 10, 15, 25, 1. Well, that means it's going to have 2 of the same number. Which we've not had so far. Okay, if this related to numeric cores? So Higgs goes to 16, 9, 7, 19, which could be plus 16 times 9? It'd have to be times 9. Divided by 7 minus no, that can't. That doesn't sound like it would be right. Because I wish I had a actual calculator on hand, to be honest. I don't know how. I don't know I can trust that. Okay. 16 times 9 is 144. That won't divide by 7. Okay. So 144 minus 7 is 137. Does that divide by 19 by any chance? No! Okay, so what if I did... Wait, hold on. 16 minus 9 would be 7. So that would be 7 times 7, which is 42. No, 49. 49, I don't suppose that somehow divides. No. Okay, so what if instead that, because that would be 7 divided by 7 is 1 times 19, and we'd get 19. Which, if we then converted that back using the cipher or the code, that would be S. So sand would go to 19, 1, 14, 4. So 19... which would be 20. Which would then go to P. Okay, this could be a word. Possibly. Possibly. Male. Mm, 13 divided by 1, or would it be 13 minus 1, which would be 12, times 9 divided by 12, which would equal 9, which would equal I. I kind of want to make that italic so it's more obvious. Okay, let's keep going, because this might actually be something. Date, head. Haven't had that in a while. Uh, that was cheap. And Datehead isn't. 4 minus 1 times 20 divided by 5. Feel like that's the smallest you could make that, which would be 60 divided by 5, which would be 12. Which would go to L. Okay, this could be a word. This could be a word. Depends on the person. Fair. This could be a word. Okay, what does head turn into? I mean, pig, sand, male, date head. You go to a petting zoo, then the beach. You're in for a bit of a surprise with what's in her pants, and then you give your date head. I don't know. But this does feel like it could be a thing. So, what do we think? 8. 8 minus 5 would be 3. Is it just 12 again? Because 8 minus 5 divided by 1 times 4 would also equal 12. Which would be L, which would mean that the first row is still. Okay. All right, we're going to keep going because I think this could be a thing. So Toad is 2015-1-4. Peak. Wait, no, we already did peak. Hold on. Let me get rid of... There we go. Will is 23-9-12-12. Hate 21-16-5. 12-5-7-19. 20-18-5-5. 18-15-1-4. 13-1-9-4. 19-12-1-2. 18-15-3-11. 8-1-14-4. 22-1-19-5. 19-1-6-5. 3-12-1-25. 20-15-5-19. Okay. Indentation is important. Okay. So, what are we now on? We are now on clam. You know what? No, fuck this. This is gonna take a long time if I keep doing it that way. So, all right. We have 312, 113. So if it's always plus, it can't be minus, it can't be divided, so it's got to be times whenever the second number is larger. So it's got to be times 12. 3 times 12 is 36. So then divided by 1 minus 13. I think that's the smallest you could get it. Because minus 1 wouldn't be divisible by 13. Because that would be 35. And 39 is 3 times 13. But that would be 35 minus 13 is 22. Which would make this V? Have I done that right? V doesn't... There's not a lot of words that start with V. 336 minus... Divided by 1. Sorry, no. I got confused for a sec. So it's 36 minus 30, so it'd be 23. Which instead of being V would be W. Which there's also not a lot of words that start with W. But I feel like there's more words that start with W. Especially given that it's probably going to be a 5-letter word. And the only 5-letter word that I can think of with V would be venue. Off the top of my head. Anyway. 16 minus 5 times 1 divided by 11 would be 1. Because it's 11 times 1 divided by 11 is... Water? Water. Could be water. I don't know. 8 minus 5 divided by times... That would be 60. That can't be right. Eight times 5 would be 40. Water. It could be water. So 40 divided by 1 minus 20 would be 20, which, if I'm not very much mistaken, is tea. It is tea. I have a high... I suspect this is water. 10 times 15 divided by 25 minus 1? That would be 150 divided by 25 is 6. That would be 5, which is E. I don't think I necessarily need to work... Oops. I don't think I necessarily need to work this one out, but just to prove to myself. The 25 minus 5 would be 18. times 12 divided by 12? 18? 18 is R. 18 is R. Okay. So still water. So 20. Which means we're starting in T? Maybe? I'm just kind of bullshitting some of these, but I'm hoping that they're right. Because 2 times 18 is 36. 36 divided by 4 is 9. This is a vowel. Yes. That's a good sign that it could be right then. 23 minus 9 times 12 divided by 12 basically means ignore that. Which means that it would be 14, which is N? I don't know if that's right. I'm not necessarily confident with that one. So 20 times 1. Oh. Hold on. Divided by 1, because timesing it by 1 I don't think would work. Whereas this would be 20, which is T. Okay. Tints? It could be that is a 5-letter word. So 12 minus 5 is 7. Divided by 7 times 19 would be 19, which is S. Okay, I'm feeling a bit more confident about that now. The math. It's a good thing I'm showing Obsidian for this, because can you imagine me trying to explain this without you seeing what's going on? Could you imagine the entertainment value that must have? Okay, so 20 minus 18 is 2 times 5 divided by 5 equals 2. B. 18 minus 15 is 3 divided by 1 times 4 is 12, which would be L. B in... Okay, yeah. Black? Could be black. 13 times 1 minus 9 divided by 4. It could still be black. So 19 minus 12 would be 7 divided by 1 times by 2 would get you 14. 14 would be N. Oh, okay. Blank? It's 1 letter different. It could work. 18 minus 15 would be 3. Divided by 3 times 11 would equal 11. Which is K, right? Yeah. Okay. So, still water, tints, blank, somethings. Ooh, hold on. This one could be tricky. Because do we do 8 minus 1 would be 7, but then could we divide by a half and times to get 2? But 2 would be B. I'm not sure about that one. Because would you have 2 Bs? Like, this is the multiple choice. You considered pretending Obsidian hadn't been showing just to fuck with me. I can see my stream preview. When I expect it to be up there and I see it, it's fine. It was that the other day, that, like, I didn't deliberately set it on, or at least I don't remember deliberately setting it on. I went to the graph view and suddenly it was showing on OBS. It's like, that threw me off. I think it's a B, but it might not be. And the only reason I'm saying it might not be is because that's working with a value of less than 1 at one point, which none of the other ones have done. So that may not be a correct formula. Anyway, 22... It can't be divided. So it would be, what, 3 times 5, which is 15. Okay, does this make sense? 15 is O. Okay, B, it could be, yeah. Book. Books. Blank books. Maybe? 19 minus 1 divided by 6 would be 3 times 5 would be 15. Which would be B. I think it's books! So is this going to equal 11? Because, okay, so it's got to be 3 times 12, because it can't be negative. Divided by 1 minus 25, which is 36 minus 25, which is 11, which is K. And just for good measure, 15 minus divided by times, this would be 19, which is S. Okay. I feel more confident about that B now. Alright, let's not do that, because things don't work like that. Okay, cool. So still water tints blank books. Right. Hello, Tingles. Yes. I have done math. I think... Now, where do I have still water? Well, it depends what kind of still you mean. Because the reservoir could be still water. The fountain could be still water. Although I suppose they've got intakes and outputs because I can change their levels. Or you could be talking about like a distillation still, which would be there's one. Well, there's one behind the door in the trading post, but I thought I've tried to get alcohol out of that and nothing happened. The reservoir has a pure water fountain feeding it. Okay, so it's not still water. So, okay. So, yeah, now the question is, are we talking about specifically still water or stagnant water? Or standing water? Because there is a distinction. It says still. Okay. Well, the blank book bit, I think, is easy. Because there's the 2 blank books. Was that? I swear when we've been here before, there wasn't actually any water that I could see in there. So yeah, I think it's this. I think we know what to do. But I now need probably a watering can is the only thing that we know that can carry water. Who would have wondered the game unlocks things as you progress? Well, yeah, but that also means that it isn't just a matter of knowing. Like, if I was to start a new game, I couldn't sequence break. There are things that are a matter of knowing. I can't freeze. There are some that aren't. Yeah. Okay, I'll take the shovel. Shovel's still useful to me. It's just not... I've been steady on 50 to 60 stars, you see. Yeah. We got a bunch of... We got a bunch of stars from an experiment earlier. So these must be the blank books, because they're the only... Unless there's something in the secret passage. But these are like the only inside of a... That hurts. That hurts. That would have been such a good place for that too. Oh, that hurts. I'm not in a great spot to try and draft a bunch of things quickly. Gems are useful. We like gems. Gimme the nursery, yeah. Oh yeah, of course, it's also been upgraded. I wasn't thinking about that. I was just thinking that I don't have to come back to this room. I should get the gift shop at some point and see how expensive blue tents is, because I believe we should have unlocked that now. Well, unlocked the ability to buy it. I like money. Aquarium's really good. It's also upgraded, and there's usually a dig spot, which means it will be unlocked. Showroom could be really good. Ah! I have not had security. Whoops. I can get to Corrie Yard. Not if I go that way, though. I need a watering can, which means I need green rooms. That's also good. Yeah, give me that. That's nice. That would be tempting if it were in a better spot where I could get more access through it. Okay, bearing that in mind, I now kind of want to turn the power back on, given that I don't have security. But I could still get security. I don't have anything. No, I'd need the purse in order to make anything. A walk-in closet might not be terrible. Oh! I mean... Oh! Okay, that was good. That was good. So now we have Vea, Dark, Shadow. Starting tomorrow, each planetarium will contain one dirt pile. Makes sense for Vea. Okay, we now have a second morning room. I do have power to the garage as well. Give me this. Oh yeah, of course, because I've upgraded it. Yeah. If I get the lever... If I get the lever, we could make the jackhammer. Yes. Worst case scenario. Hello. I can try and trade for a watering can, but I don't know how successful that's likely to be. Chamber of Mirrors is tempting. How many rooms do I have? 2, 3. But there's only one place that they can actually go, so those 3 will at least get me an item. I guess, actually, thinking about it, yeah. It prioritizes the doors that you can actually access. So if I draft a mechanarium in a dead end where it can't... Ooh, hello. In a dead end where it can't make doors that actually go anywhere, then it would prioritize the middle doors. So that could be a way of influencing it. I fucked myself. It's fine, I have enough steps. But I have fucked myself. Although I guess I now get all the gems that are in the conference room, which is nice. I literally have to go through it, so... But I could also just keep going from the passageway now. Since I'm here. Yep. I don't have the effigy. I could get the crown, but I can't get the effigy because there's no shrine. But that's fine. I also just realized. Let's upgrade. Bunk room? Okay. What are we gonna upgrade the bunk room to? If you have exactly 2 hallways when drafting this room, double your keys. If you have exactly 2 green rooms, double your gems. If you have exactly 2 shops, double your coins. I feel like I have lots of ways of getting money, so as much as I'm tempted to take money, I probably shouldn't. Doubling gems, I think, sounds best. Because sometimes I do be running out of gems. Like at this very moment. I don't think security does anything for us at this point. Yeah, the solarium... It at least means that we're more likely to get stuff. This also could have had a watering can, but it didn't. I mean... I mean... Oh, getting this room with the lucky purse. The previous box in this room contained a true statement. Except that's apparently false. This is a pink box with a flame. I don't know. Because it was all boxes marked by a sun contain memos that are true. So that could be that this is false. Previous box in this room contained a true statement. Pink flame box. Red memo. Type. Which means, historically, would mean that it's false. But I don't know. Oh. Well. Fuck. I require gems. I do not require steps. Jesus. It wouldn't actually matter if I lose half right now. It really wouldn't. And if I get a lever... Okay. Instead of the lever, maybe we get blue tent. Why? Why? $400. Okay, that's fine. How's that water can quest going? Not great. That hurts. We're not spending all the stars again. I don't want to, but I'll do it if I need to. Lost and found. Lost and found could have it. Morning room could have it. No, no watering can. Shit. Shit. It is indeed time for trading. I don't know if having the aquarium empty does anything, by the way. Oh wait, is the pool this one? It gives you the info once, then that's it. You think you never saw it do anything on your playthrough with the aquarium. I fucked up, apparently. Because, yeah, I know that it gives you the tip of where the archive thing is, and it gives you a tip of where to get Baron Bafflers. I think, because it shows a bedroom with a... Was it the bedroom that had an X in it? I think it was. You get fishies when it's all full. Yeah. I haven't seen fishies in a while because it's been empty. Okay, so now... I want to go back up to the dark room. He says immediately going the wrong way. Okay. So there is one thing that we can do. Fishy. Yeah, like you can't see the X at the minute, and you can't see the thing linking you to go there. And I think there's one under the patio. Well, there was something under the patio anyway. That gave you a jump scare. What? Me going, fishy! Oh no, the exclamation at the lever. My apologies. hammer. Go trade. Good point. Yeah. Did I get security? I don't think I did, so I can't even check if there is one in the house. No, I didn't. I did fill up all the rooms again, though. Which is always good. I could go to the lab. To be fair. I could go to the lab and check. By remoting into security. Ah, but the lab isn't easy to get to. Never mind. We'll do it from the office, which is easy to get to from the Foundation. Here's a thing that I haven't tested. Can I re-roll outer rooms if I have, like, dice when I go and do outer rooms? I imagine I can, because it's just like drafting in the house, but I've never done it, I don't think. So I don't actually know. Okay, confirmed. It is not in the house at the moment. Smashy, smashy. The destruction of structural elements of the house-like walls is not permanent and will reset every few days. That's some bullshit, and we know that. The 8th... The 8th? Hold on, where's my picture for underground map? That's different. That says something. Okay. The 8th and to R. The 8th answer to R something? I mean, that literally does nothing for me, but now I have it. I don't have my screenshot of the... I'm gonna do the... specifically ask for the tomb map, though. Because there is a map fragment in the tomb. Right, that's in the catacomb. Yes, so... Oh no, there's one... It's in the trophy room. Not the trophy, the... Okay, so... It's the 8th angel points to our dreams. Okay, I have a feel 8th angel would be Draxus, the Grim Reaper one. But in that case, I think that just means that it leads to a sanctum key, which was the first sanctum key we got. So I think we've just worked out how to get the first sanctum key. Okay. Yeah, there isn't anything else that I can do. All I can do is call it a day in a blue room so I don't lose the scepter. So I need a hovel, not a hovel. I need a trading post again, and I need to get a library and a watering can. Okay, well, we're gonna find out if I can re-roll outer rooms. I might not actually re-roll it, but we can at least confirm whether or not we can. Because if I can, it could be worth it, especially when I deliberately want a shrine. It could be worth trying to get like a study. I can. Okay. Could I do this? Yes, I already have the scepter. So I just need to get a throne room. What blessing do I want? It doesn't matter what blessing I want. Unless I go for a blessing that can apply for today, because if I get the effigy, I'm going to get cursed again, aren't I? The dancer would let me rotate stuff. Gardener makes green rooms more likely. What is it that Tinkerer does? That's one that we've not had. I don't know. Let's do Tinkerer. Even the wiki isn't clear what it does, though. Oh! Okay. So depending on what experiment I get, that could be massive. That's a good one to know. I would have gone for Monk, because I'm sure there's still more stuff that we could put as an outer room that will have interesting interactions. But I don't know what they are. So it could be trial and error, and we could get the error. Style! Okay, well, we got the shovel, which synergizes with the kennel. Okay, commissary. We have the sledgehammer. Okay, so we are now guaranteed. We are now guaranteed that we can get the effigy. Don't know if it can only contain rooms that are already drafted. Or if it could be any of them. How have we got a second? Oh, that's, yeah, the thing that I just did, that's how we got a second. That would synergize. That would synergize. Okay. No. Wait, it doesn't matter. We're not trying to get a... Yeah, we're not trying to get a thingy this time. We don't need a watering can because there's no trading post if that's where the water is, which it seems like that's where the water is. Because there's water there that wasn't there before. I don't know if that's triggering twice. Because this... Well, no, this isn't... Never mind. Special key, what you got? What you got? Okay, that's fine. We're doing... not badly. Try it again. I do need to get a throne room. And... You never thought Polygon Hojo would be creepier than remake Hojo, but it do be like that. Oh, original Hojo's a fucking creep. This would give me more money. And it would give me a memo. Okay, so a black sun. Black hole sun. You will need a key to obtain the true treasure of the trove. Okay, well, we know that that's true. So, black sun box, green pipe equals true. I mean, yeah, the dark room really doesn't matter, does it? I thought the detector went off. Whatever. Foyer is too good not to take. Yes. What's the best thing for us? I probably don't need the master key. Being able to rotate, though, is real good. The master key is probably the only thing that I don't need. It's right. Turnip make you big and strong. I need to take this so that I have more options. Yeah, nah. Yeah. Office it is. Morning room it is. I've had kind of a lot of green rooms. None of them. I mean, the dice are nice. The dice are nice. That's not so nice. I don't have the lever, do I? But it's still better. It's got the watering can in it. Because of course it does. Okay. I need the weight room. I mean, ideally not the weight room. I mean, I still need a throne room, or none of this matters anyway. That's not... I feel like it's been a while since we've seen the axe. Or is there a limit to how many axes you can have? I don't know. Right. That ain't great. Just give me the mailroom, because then at least I get something tomorrow. Okay. So we don't even get into room 46. But it doesn't matter if we could, because without the throne room, nothing matters. Maybe it would be helpful to have the throne room... No, I can't have the throne room in the outer room, because then I wouldn't get the shrine. Right. I mean, I could get myself cursed and see if we start tomorrow with the effigy, but I don't think that would necessarily help. Wait. Yeah, this is blue room. This might be the last day I can do today. Because I want to try and get a decent sleeves. Wait, what? Wait. Are the two items it rolled itself and the Royal Scepter, despite the fact that I was going to keep the Royal Scepter anyway? Each time I find some trash, remove a crate. That could be a good one. Or whenever I spend 2 or more digging, I could get more. If I'm lucky / unlucky. You're headed to bed, but best of luck for tomorrow. Thank you very much, Geeky. Sleeps well. I need to iron a shirt for tomorrow. That's like a 5-minute job, that's fine. I'll do that before I go to bed. Okay, so can I do anything with this run? I can remove crates. Cool, there's the shovel that I need. Kinda wish I'd gotten every time that you eat an apple instead now. Oh, because it's a mechanical room, of course. Of course. Well, shit. That isn't great, isn't terrible. It could be worse. It's not a terrible placement for it. And it means I have keys. Although, of course, now apples are tastier. Fuck it. Okay. Well, yeah, of course I'm going to take it. Okay, so we could get the crown. And if we do get the crown... there is a chance that the necklace will preserve it at the end of the day. He's a rat. Yeah. Yeah, showroom, I might be able to afford something. Wait. It let me do that, but I already had it. Fuck. Yeah, I shouldn't have bought that. Whoops. Ah, nice. Give me a key. I'll take pebbles. Okay. Okay. This is fine. You know what? This is better than fine. We now have a key. I think that's a hallway. Shit. I mean, there's still access potentially through the kitchen. Not that it matters. Particularly. Why the fuck did I do that? Because it was the only way I could open the door. Yeah, okay. What are we gonna start with? Because it would be great if we had some good stuff. Though we didn't really have anything good anyway. So I doubt this is going to be amazing. Let's go check how the tunnel looks since we got rid of some crates. Is that a door that we can see now? Yeah, okay. Okay. So, at least one more. Possibly 4 more. And then we get to go through there, wherever there is. I now have a furry creature begging for attention. You wanna come up on my lap? No? Okay. So that doesn't really help us do any of the things that we need to do. Because I can't get water from the still. Oh, I took Draxus. Oops. It's fine. This run's probably not gonna go too far anyway. Yes, you're very cute. Oh, but we have the broken lever and the moon pendant again, which means that we could have 2 items carried over again. It's early enough that if we got, yeah, the lockpick key, now that I've leveled up my lockpicking some as well, that'll be really good. Oh yeah, I've not started a experiment yet, because I've not seen any of the terminal rooms. That was a master bedroom. As rare as those are for us to find. There's a shovel, so now we have the synergy with the kennel. Okay. This could go downhill. Okay, so trash gets us stars. And we're basically... Fuck. Basically... up to 50 again, but also we can't get any further this run. Yeah. Okay. That's a bit of a shame, but is what it is. We'll just get as many stars as we can. Nice. Damn, too much good stuff. Nice. Freezer could be good. I could also double the number of gems that I have. Oh wait, no, unless the aquarium will count as green as well. Yeah, okay. We'll take the freezer then. Because then that at least means that I'm starting tomorrow better off. If I do it here, this will work. Okay, I'm gonna call it a day there, and I'm gonna call it a day for the stream as well, which is a bit anticlimactic, I know, but it is what it is. Let me make a note, because there probably won't be a stream on Thursday. Still water hints blank books. Effigy. Scepter and into. Okay. You are consumed by boat building. Hey, that's understandable. I've recently started playing Midnight Suns off stream because I haven't felt the draw to go and do the grindy things in Final Fantasy. So much so I've not even been doing my dailies. But that's probably for the best, because I think I was starting to get burnt out on Final Fantasy. Which is why I'm kind of glad that Blueprints, the, nice little puzzle game that I thought it was, has actually taken me so far 60 hours, and we're not done yet. Yeah. And you know that it could take a lot longer too, depending on how lucky I get and if I wanted to do all the different modes and stuff. But yeah. Anyway, that is where I'm going to call it for today. So thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time.